Soul stains can be stubborn to remove. Yes, my child, sometimes one does not allow my spirit to scrub clean the stains, and they become darker and more prevalent until that which is underneath is completely covered. What mine do not understand is that denying a cleansing of such stains leads to continual bondage and slavery to sin and Satan. Yet I came to set mine free, completely free. So one must ask oneself, why am I holding on to this? You see, my child, mine and man's enemy's desire is to keep mine from achieving true freedom in me and true authority against him. So one must take stock of one's soul regularly, that Satan not obtain that which he desires. My child, mine must realize that sin binds one. Many believe that in their sin there is freedom, but the opposite is what is true. If only one could recognize the devastating pattern of Satan's strategy and see it as a whole from beginning to end. If one's heart's desire is to draw closer and closer to me, the result will be a second desire to release all such sinful behaviors to me and to allow me to grow one in power and authority over mine and man's enemy. My child, mine must recognize that putting oneself under jurisdiction of wickedness allows one to be released of my all-consuming protection and from achieving the fullness of my sanctification. In other words, instead of one being completely free and powerful through me, one becomes weaker and weaker as he is held in Satan's bondage, often resulting in a complete taking over in which mine and man's enemy has total jurisdiction over a man's flesh, soul, and spirit. My child, my commands are not difficult to follow when one keeps one's gaze on me and one's heart inclined to mine. If mine are to walk in true love, they must also walk in true truth. They must not water down and neglect the consequences of sin in my church. Instead of my church being a place of worship and deliverance, many are offering a place of false hope and senseless accommodation to sinful behaviors. My church must beware of such places which accommodate and even celebrate the Jezebel spirit, who is strong and unyielding until she effectively destroys a church from the inside out, usually beginning at the top of the leadership and trickling down. Wow, that's what Jezebel did. My child, many have fallen prey to her abominable practices, which are clearly described in my words as wicked, evil, and ungodly. How can one have my authority over evil when evil has authority over them? Many say there will be no judgment, but I have said judgment begins with my own. Child, just as John prepared for my coming, so must mine prepare for my return. Just as a true and loving bride leaves behind her old life and lovingly clings to her betrothed, so must mine leave behind behaviors not of me and cling to me for deliverance, healing, freedom, and sanctification. This is why I came, to free man from Satan's lies. My bride should be intently preparing for my return. Be awake, be aware, and be prepared, for I am coming soon.